Hey guys, current energies check-ins for the weekend. Spring is here. So I'm gonna make this fast because I need to go out there because it's the first time of, what is it, 70 degrees? I'll friggin' take that. So I'm gonna be outside the whole day. Yeah. So current energies check-ins, the intro, blah, 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 blah. Let's get going. No, I'm joking. Yeah, well, it's nice. It's cool. Look at this. Look at this loving. Look at this hair in the face. Look at all of this. Yeah, she came in. She's like, "Hey guys, bye." So I feel like I need to tell you guys something. Besides that, I have something to tell you. But besides that, I don't know. I'm always at a loss here. I'm always at a loss, and people are like, you know, write it down. I forget to even write it down. That's how bad I am with that. Yeah. I put it in the community page recently. I put a post there with one of the people that was and still is really important to my journey, especially when I started my channel around that time. She helped me out a lot, not only, you know, around starting my channel, because that was a decision that I made on my own and I just kind of went with it, but on a personal growth kind of a level. She was one of the people that was there from the get-go, and her name is Charlotte from Happy Twins 1111. A lot of you know of her channel already. For those of you that don't, check it out, see what, you know, if it speaks to you. See, she's definitely one of the people that I work with a lot, and I also join her classes a lot of the times. I'm in her classes. You'll see me there in some of them, not all of them. You know, I've taken quite a few, and one of the ones that I recently took was the mediumship one, which she's actually gonna start another one. I'm not sure when, but I'll try my best to stick it onto this video somewhere here. Mirror effect. Let me see. So I'm facing this way, so that's, I think, here in this corner. I'm not sure. If it's not here, it's here. So I'll try to put a link to her class in there, and since I've already kind of been there recently and still working with what was presented in there, I'm not gonna join this time around, but as I said, you will find me in some of her classes randomly, which you'll probably, yeah, you'll find me there. One of them I think is coming up in May that I'm signed up for. I don't remember. Anyways, so I'll put her links here and in the description box. Probably put another post in the community just so you have it there in case you're interested. So it's pretty cool what she offers there, and you know, her channel and everything. I love it. It's funny how we usually don't watch a lot of tarot videos, not as much as we used to when we started this. But when we do, we usually kind of go to one another's channels and we're like, let me press on this one. Here we go again. Yeah, so it's kind of funny how we kind of interact in that way too. Anything else? I placed my hummingbird feeders. I just did, and I'm like, I put them on and I'm like, no hummingbirds. Where's the hummingbirds? I give it a little, you know, give it some time. Probably by morning. No, I don't know. But anyways, they'll come back. They know me here. I know them from last summer. So I'm pretty psyched because it's summer and spring. Well, summer, spring. And you know, we have it for a couple of days and then the temperature is going to drop again. So we might as well enjoy it around here. Because you never know. And it's okay. That's the, you know, the element of surprise. It's always the best. Frustrating, but always the best. So I think we're good to go at this point. Birdie. Yeah, I'm like a little kid. Birds. Ooh, all sorts of things. Current energies check-ins for the weekend. I'll be Going through each sign individually by elements, earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It will be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person or a situation. And I love how, especially lately, a lot of people are like, oh, wait a minute, this applies to something else. It's not love. It's not, no, you know, we kind of translate it in that way so that there's no better translation, I guess. You know, love. That doesn't mean love relationships. That doesn't mean, you know, there's love in friendships. There's love in, hopefully, in whatever it is you're working. There's all sorts of things that bring or should bring love. So it's not necessarily, oh, I don't have anybody. You do. You do have something that brings love in your life. You just got to see it. So wherever that situation is at in regards to you, where the connected energy is at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Timestamps will be below in the description box, in the comment section, and on the play bar. Roles can be reversed, so even though sometimes, unless I specify, like I really feel like this is you, feel free to, you know, unless it resonates on your side, then it's you. Otherwise, roles can be reversed. That's it. Good to go. Earth signs. Capricorn. Let's see, Cappy. On your side, you get the Fool, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords. Nice energy you got going on here. I feel like you want to take a chance on something. You're ready to go to get yourself out there to take a chance on something. And you're ready to initiate some sort of action that'll take you in that direction. There's a whole lot of healing behind this. So you're coming from a good place, a good stable place of, I know that this is what I want. You know, at least for now, it's shown up as, yeah. Good times here. The energy attached to you, the Hierophant, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Even though the Hierophant does talk a lot about commitment, possibly marriage, I see it more as a fit to you. So whatever direction you're heading in right now with this kind of an energy, that energy is approaching you kind of from the same perspective, even from a perspective of we're a match. So I don't know what this is. It feels good, and it feels like to them, it feels like it's something brand new, something that they've never experienced before. Quite interesting energies. Now, for the connection, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. There's been some work here, work that's been done in this situation is shown up. And it's one of those things that it's shown up as it wasn't easy, you know, to get to this point of, okay, let's get along with it. There's been some hard-ass work with some pain involved here along the way. So I don't see this as an easy path, even though the energies are showing up like, la-di-da, everything's fine, everything's great, let's do this kind of a thing. Yeah, but you have something there behind all of this that hasn't been easy to get you here. However, right now, you're kind of stepping away from that kind of a pain, that kind of a drag, that kind of a, ooh, it feels hard, which kind of makes sense with these energies right here, you know, because you're stepping into a new place of releasing everything, you know, kind of like, fuck it, yeah, it's been hard, but so what? Yay, let's do this. So, interesting. Let's see what the universe has. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups. Perfect. So I have no idea what the situation is about, but it's definitely leading you into a very good, stable place for you. There's a whole lot of courage, a whole lot of love being put in. So it's that perfect kind of mix that does create something long-term or something stable. So it feels good. I don't know where you're going with this energy, but keep going. Moving on to Taurus. Something is conflicting here for you. I feel like your intuition is kind of leading you in a particular direction. You know, it's telling you, hey, Taurus, see that? Let's go for it. But either you're arguing with your intuition and you're like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Because I don't see conflict in here, in, you know, in your interaction with these energies. I see the conflict by your side when your intuition is telling you that target right there, let's go for it, and you're like, nope. You know, so it's more like an inner conflict more than anything, because you feel guided to go in a direction and you're not doing it. Not only not doing it, but arguing with yourself over it. For the energy attached to you, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Cups. Beautiful energy they got going on. Patient, very patient, you know. Very loving and really desiring for loving kind of a get-together kind of thing. For the connection, the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. Okay, so something is coming together here, or something wants to come together. So your intuition may push you and may push you fast. And you being a Taurus, you know, not that fast. You may be like, whoa, easy there. Yeah, we'll go there, but not really in the way that it's shown up within me. So we'll kind of, because I see an energy that's moving quite slow, and the other energy is like, yep, all in, let's go. And these energies are coming together in love here. So it's still kind of happening, but as you go along in this situation here, there's this argument that you're having with yourself over something here. So let's see what the universe has. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Queen of Swords, the Hermit, the Five of Cups. Okay. So someone is still healing over whatever may have happened here in the past. Someone is still going through a massive amount of healing over that. And because of that, they might seem emotionally disconnected. They might seem like, oh my God, they're made out of stone, which they're not. I kind of get the sense that this is you, because they're showing me a different kind of an energy. You're still in that pushing against something kind of an energy, which that kind of goes to this Queen of Swords. You know, so the delay here, or the slow movement on your part, might be because you're still kind of going through something here. You're still kind of trying to heal something. So that's it. Moving on to Virgo. I love the readings today. The King of Swords, the Emperor, the High Priestess on your side. Definitely a full blast alignment with your higher self, basically, you know, stepping into your power and feeling like, which is interesting that it's coming in like that for you, because you're up in your head about things, you know, you're very analytical, like we need to plan things out. It doesn't work like this. Yeah, there's planning in this energy too, but it's more clear, kind of a headspace rather than, oh my God. So there is a little bit of a tendency of wanting control over a situation, but overall I see your intuition there, so that's kind of taken over, which is telling me, okay, I'm being led to step into this kind of an energy, and I feel like you are, and it's a good energy, again, kind of very determined, very clear. I have no idea what you're doing with it, but it's definitely attached to a particular situation. For the energy attached to you, the Knight of Swords, the Fool, the Ten of Cups, they bring pretty cool energy. They're responding to you, whatever you bring to the table with your energy. They're definitely responding with the Knight of Swords energy. They have this extra dosage of love here that they're bringing to the table, which feels quite interesting, you know? Because the way, and we're gonna get to the connection, and the way it shows up in the beginning for me, it's kind of like two people interacting in a very civilized, proper almost manner, but then wait, because there's love underneath all that. But it's like that's not necessarily the main focus, whereas this connection is coming through more like, let's get on the same page, kind of a thing. And I feel like you are. For the connection, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Death card, that's what I'm saying with the Three of Pentacles. There seems to have been here a little bit of disappointment over this connection. And this connection could be the way I saw it, right? Two people getting on the same page, two people that were on the same page, but they're kind of restructuring, kind of getting back into that place of, you know, we vibe together very well, and then underneath all that there's love. So I can't say what this connection is about. I would say it's more of a friendship, but it could be just about anything. That sense of disappointment over it, that sense of something happened here and I don't like it, is going away. So things are looking better in a particular situation tied up to you, at least in the energies. Let's see what the universe has. Yeah, there's been a change. Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance card, the Ace of Pentacles. There's been a change, and I feel like this change didn't come just overnight. You know, I feel like it took time for things to settle back down within a particular situation. And it's creating a brand new beginning for this, which feels good. So, that's it. Moving on to fire signs, Aries. On your side, the Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Fool. I kind of feel a push and pull kind of a situation going on here, where you're showing up as feeling something quite intense about another person, and because of that, your energy is all over them. I don't necessarily see you physically kind of being there, but your energy is, you know, because you feel so intense about this whole situation. And on their side, they're showing up as they're pulling back. When your energy goes up like that, like, ooh, they're kind of pulling back, which is kind of a normal kind of an interaction. I mean, think of it in your case, whenever you feel like, oh, someone's like really, really grabbing at my energy, you're gonna freaking run. So there's something quite deceptive here in the way that, and it's deceptive because you're showing up as, but I feel it, I can't help it. Of course I'm gonna be all over them. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. You can feel it, yes. But that doesn't imply automatically, oh, let me be in their face, or let me be, you know. And again, I see this more as happening energetically, because if physically this is happening for sure, they're probably showing you, I don't know, something of a shutdown, something of, nope, for them, the Temperance card, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups, yeah. I feel like they're going through a lot of healing currently. They do want this, but again, if your energy is kind of like on top of theirs, no, they have the tendency to turn their back to this. For the connection, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, someone is looking for a more smoother, calmer kind of I feel like the both of you want this, but in the way you're showing up with it is very fiery, very passionate, very loving, which is great. Sometimes it can be too much, especially now when the desired energy is that of grounding kind of an energy. Like, I want this, but let's keep it smooth. Let's not burn it up here, you know? So mind your energy here. That's all there is to it. It's not a big deal if you kind of observe it and kind of ground your own energy and stay with it. You don't throw it on them, you know? It might help the situation, because it's a matter of two different energies that for this moment in time, they're not necessarily a match, you know? Not right now, but that can change. You can change that as long as you observe your energy. Let's see what the universe has. The King of Wands, the Chariot, the Empress. Yeah, there's definitely a pull towards this other energy. There's definitely that sense of, I don't know what it is, I can't explain it, I just feel it. I feel like I'm being pulled towards them. And it's okay. You know, I know when these energies come up and they're so intense, it's hard to contain them, but you can't. It's not impossible. So even if you're not doing it physically, they still get it. They still feel it in that way of, you know, and it's your energy to deal with. It has nothing to do with them. You know, the more it grows onto them, the more they're going to run away. So just as an FYI, that's it. Boom. Moving on to Leo. Juno. She's grown so much. She's growing by the day. Of course, I can't tell exactly because I'm with her every day, but I see her. I see her growing. And she's turning into a meditative Zen cat too, just like Felix. Kai would be a Zen cat, but you know, when he starts, he's like, ah! So that doesn't make him Zen at all. She's the noisy one. She's getting noisy too. She's in between, a mix between Kai and Felix. She's quite interesting, and she's got that freaking loving energy like no tomorrow. Very loving, very purring. On your side, Leo, the Five of Swords, the Hermit, the King of Wands. Okay. Leo. You were healing, but not really. There's an energy here of, oh, I'm going through a lot of healing. I'm doing this, that, and the other. Are you? I don't know. There seems to be, maybe you want to. Maybe you want to go deep. Maybe you want to heal. Maybe you want to start up like a routine or something but then you keep on delaying it or not really sustaining that kind of an energy. It's shown up as beyond that, there is healing. You're still going through the process of healing, but it's one of those things where you're not taking it serious, or you want to do more with it, but you're not. But at the same time, showing up as, yeah, no, I am. I don't know. I don't see that putting you down in any kind of way in terms of, oh, you're a liar. I feel like you know that you're doing this, and it's not taken away from you, from your own sense of confidence, and even, again, from the bigger picture of healing. But, you know, why tell yourself, no, I'm doing a lot of healing, when it's probably not the case. You probably do want to. So, for the energy attached to you, the Six of Cups, the Fool, the Star. I don't know what this is, but it feels good. This is an energy that's kind of being drawn to you. There's definitely that sense of, oh, man, I want to go to Leo now, please, thank you, you know, kind of a thing. Their biggest desire is this, let's live, let's love, let's do everything that we can do together, kind of a thing. And it's definitely a soul connection here with the Six of Cups. For the connection, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Moon. Oh man, it's a little bit of, there's a little bit of confusion here. There's, and this could be it. This could be the situation that you feel that you've healed or you're healing and you're not really. There's something tied up to your stability possibly that feels confusing, feels like you don't have a grip on it, like you're something's up in there. And it's definitely a hidden kind of an energy where I feel like it's not obvious to you. So there could be some fear in there could be some insecurity, there could be some, I don't know if I have this as stable as I think I do. So this could be yours. That's where it could be coming from, where you're showing me a sense of, oh, I took care of that, I healed that. It's still showing up here. A little bit of indecision, a little bit of, I don't know, you know, around your material strength or your job, your whatever you surround yourself with in the material. Let's see, but you do have at least an energy here that's like, yay, Leo. Let's see the universe. The Ace of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Swords. Something is keeping you away from love here. Something within you is saying no to love. Which, in translation to me, that would mean you have love around you and you may not see it. However, you are healing that aspect. So in that, you're truthful here. You are trying to heal. I don't know what the hell is going on here, Leo. What you doing? But that's it. Man, I'm lazy today. I just want to be outside. And lazy out by the fire. And not do shit. Moving on to Sagittarius. On your side, you get the Five of Wands, the Moon, the Four of Swords. You got some inner conflict that I feel like you're working on. There's something in there that kind of keeps you at a constant fight with yourself. I don't know what it is, since I'm not clarifying, but there's definitely something that keeps you on the edge there. You and you. It's about you and you. And I feel like it's been there, and I feel like it's still there. You are looking like you're going in the direction of healing that, of looking at the times in which you just take yourself and you put yourself down and you start arguing with yourself and things like that. So there's definitely a whole lot of healing around that. But it's a very deep, hidden situation here, where I feel like it stands in some sort of a trauma, an old trauma here, unresolved. For the energy attached to you, the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the 10 of Cups. I don't know why I'm getting with this one, almost, I'm kind of hearing talk is cheap kind of a thing, because I see them talking about plans, about how to make this happy, about blah, 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 blah. Good things in general. But they're dropping that energy of talking, and they may be actually going into doing, you know. There's a whole lot of happiness that they're bringing in, that they want to experience with you. There's something around talking where they're just dropping that and they're just being possibly in that happiness that they want to bring, which is interesting. For the connection, the 4 of Wands, the Judgment card, the 4 of Pentacles. This connection, whatever this is, which could be a marriage for some of you, but or a long-term commitment here, there's definitely some sort of a commitment between you and this other energy. It's very healing. It's very healing for both sides. Very transformative. And because it's very healing, it almost feels like it's a drug, you know. It's working so good that I don't want to let this go. A little too much of a grab there onto this, which comes probably from a place of fear. Let's see. Let's see what the universe has. Ace of Wands, 8 of Cups, 7 of Wands. Yeah, I mean... There's no real glue in there. For now, it seems like the glue came apart. It's kind of heading back to being glued there. But there's some sort of disconnect between these two energies. It's like, think of it like you're trying to meet halfway, and then when you're close to there, either you or there, whichever, kind of turns their back and is like, hold on, give me a minute. I need to figure out what's happening. When they turn their back, they're disconnecting. So they're not reaching that halfway. But then when they're ready, they kind of proceed, and then here they go. But then they kind of split apart again, and then, you know, there's a whole situation going on, which I don't know why it's here. Someone is disconnected from their own emotions, and that's what causes this. And I'm gonna put it on you, because this is what showed up on your side, where I don't see the emotions. I see you healing, and when someone is healing, it's not necessarily that they're disconnected from their emotions or from another situation. They're just kind of like in their own cocoon. So it's like D&D, stay there, I got some stuff to do here, you know, kind of a thing. But you're showing up as, yeah, not interested, you know, but not interested in the energies of the outside, because you're dealing with what's on the inside. So that kind of makes sense to me. In the way that it shows up for this connection, it could show up as a split, as a breakup, or as a, even though I still see it here. Interesting. But that's it. Moving on to air signs, Libra. On on your side, the World card, the Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you're done lying to yourself about a situation. I feel like you've been deceiving yourself, kind of self-sabotaging in there for a little bit about a particular situation. You're done with lying there to you. However, you're left with a place of, well, now that I see the truth of how things are, I have no idea what to do with it. And it's still better than lying to yourself about it. Because from this place, at least, you know, you have a choice. When you're lying to yourself about something, you're kind of creating a choice, because you tell yourself, okay, this is good, even though you know it's not, because that's a lie. And because it's good, you're going to choose that. So you're kind of creating automatically a choice from this place of honesty. And I don't know, you still have a choice, you know. And in this place, I would suggest you using your intuition, because your intuition knows if your mind, Libra, doesn't know. So again, I'm kind of happy to see that you ended this whole scenario in which you were lying to yourself about something. I'm not happy seeing you in that place of confusion of I don't know, but I have faith here that you'll know. You know, as long as you listen to your intuition, you'll know. The energy tied up to you, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Well, this doesn't make sense. This does not make sense at all. They're showing me I want commitment with Libra, but they're not showing me emotions tied up to it. They're actually showing me the opposite. Like, you know, almost like I don't love Libra, but I want commitment with Libra. What? You know? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. And I feel like that's what they're showing you, not me necessarily. Maybe that's why you're in this confused place, because you don't know how they feel, because they're not showing anything. But what they are showing is, but I want commitment. Well, with what? What's supporting that? Where are the emotions to support that? You know? That's very confusing even for me. For the connection, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. The intentions are good around this. The intentions are definitely good. The end result could definitely be good. There's some work that needs to be done on someone's side here, on both sides actually, to bring this into this potential for this connection. I don't see it as being good right now, where you're showing me your energy, they're showing me theirs. Individually, no way that you can put those together and it can work out just like the connection. So I see this more as the potential. However, some things need to be worked out here. You need to make up your mind about this. They need to figure out what the hell this is, this disconnect from their own emotions. And once that's figured out, then we'll go into, oh, okay, so that's why this is possible. But it's probably not happening right now. Let's see what the universe has. Yeah. What did I say? There needs to be some work done. There needs to be some healing done. The Hermit, the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. As long as this healing is taking place here, and I kind of feel like it is with the Ace of Swords, it's kind of suggesting, yeah, you know, we're looking into our own mess here. Things will turn around for the better. And again, I see that as the potential for this connection. But this healing, you can't skip it. Neither of you. Because if one skips it, then no. If both of you skip it, then no. If both of you do it, then maybe. You know how it is with energies. There's no guarantee. But there is the potential. Definitely. Aquarius. Let's see what's up. Oof. The Three of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Swords. Very similar energies in between you and another energy here, and for the connection, which is quite interesting. There's a whole lot of pain here that you may be experiencing. I feel like something is coming to an end or came to an end. There's still love you're carrying for the situation, but a whole lot of heartbreak. A whole lot. And 3 cards, it's like, poof. Man, and I feel it and it stinks. Kind of trying to sustain that love, to focus on that love, but it's almost feeling like it's impossible. Whew. For the energy attached to you, the Nine of Swords, the Judgment card, the King of Wands. Well, they're doing a little better. They're still looking like they're stressed out, they're worried, they're probably not liking what's going on, but they're taking this as being very transformative, very healing. So whatever it is that's happening, it's actually, they're taking it as helpful, as I want to heal this, you know, and they are. I want to use this to heal myself. And they kind of are. So that's why they're showing up a little more immersed into the healing aspect of this rather than the pain aspect of this. For the connection, the Death card, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, even though this is kind of looking like it's a goner, you're still showing up as, but I still want to work on it. I still want to, you know, which makes sense. But this is telling me that your focus is possibly on trying to get them back. It's about them. Whereas they took it as it's about me, you know, and you'll get there in your own time whenever you're ready. There's definitely a reason why this is happening. And it's not, the reason is not that of you being in this pain and that's it. You know, it's not about that. But for now, you're showing up like that and it's okay. I mean, it's not because it sucks, but it's okay. Let's see what the universe has. Ooh, man. Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, Three of Swords. 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords are on your side. Definitely not accepting this. Definitely rejecting the pain that is being brought here in this situation. Being like, no, I don't want to feel this. It sucks. No, Eventually, you would have to accept it. You know, in order for it to be healed, in order for it to not feel this bad anymore. Because the more you go against what you feel here, and it's a lot, the worse it's going to get in terms of how you're going to feel about it. So for right now, I see this big ass rejection over it, like, nope, I refuse to feel this. I refuse to acknowledge this. I refuse to let this get me down. It's not getting you down. It's not getting you up. It's not getting you anywhere. It's getting you into that pain. That's all it's doing. And the more you don't want to go there, the worse it's going to get. So that's what I have for you. Man, this was heavy, Aquarius. Oh. Let's see. Moving on to Gemini. On your side, you get the Six of Wands, the High Priestess, the Magician. Wow, you're manifesting something really, really nice here. Something that truly aligns with you. And I feel like you're not even aware of it fully. It's one of those things where you have no idea. It's just your higher self works in the background there and you're like, yeah, okay, life is good, yay. Something is coming together or is wanting to come together. Man, it feels good. Whew. The energy attached to you, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Ten of Wands. Someone around you here has a hard time loving themselves, basically. And I feel like it's someone, I don't know if it's love, I don't see it as that necessarily, but it's someone really, really, really close to you. And they're having a really hard time putting themselves first, taking care of themselves in that way of, you know, let me do this for me kind of a way. They're seeming to have a hard time with that self-love aspect. For the connected energy, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Judgment card. This is beautiful energy that you and whoever this is to you share together. There's definitely a whole lot of love, happiness, support, and it's very healing to you, this connection. I don't know who they are. Again, I don't necessarily see them as love, although it could be that as a love, as a romantic interest. But whoever this is really, really nice. They're part in your life, you know, and the other way around, of course. But for right now, they're showing up as having a little bit of a difficult time with that aspect of loving themselves a little more. Let's see what the universe has. Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords. Okay, there seems to be a challenge that's coming into play, possibly for this dynamic. I don't see it as, I see it as, you know, it's coming in and neither of you are kind of just letting it sit there and disturb the energies here. You're kind of dealing with it as it comes. So I don't see it, I don't see it as a problem necessarily unless you let it become one. But something is coming in to disrupt the peace here. Which the instant reaction to it is, let's take care of it, you know, which feels right. I don't know. Okay. But that's it. That's what I got going on for you. Moving on to water signs, Pisces. Looking for, look, because I just placed the hummingbird feeders and now I'm like a radar. Where are they? Not here. Goofball, probably in the morning. They like to show up early in the morning. Yeah. And later on in the day, not necessarily during the day, but we'll see. We'll see. They're gonna come back. They were here last year, plenty of them. Let's see, Pisces. On your side, you get the High Priestess, the Chariot, the Two of Swords. You're very confused about something here. I feel like your intuition is leading you in a particular direction, and you're kind of like questioning that. You're like, what's up, intuition? Are you drunk? What's wrong with you? There's a little bit of questioning around why you're being guided in a certain direction, or yeah, there's something in regards to that. Stop questioning your intuition. What are you doing? Your intuition is your intuition. If it is your intuition, that's the part where you should question it. Is it your intuition or is it your mind telling you, hey, you know, go that way? So I don't know, there's a little bit of confusion here around where you're being guided to. For the connection attached to you, the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment card, the Knight of Cups. I don't know, this is a very healing, very loving kind of an energy. But it feels like they weren't that to begin with. They were possibly in a different kind of an energy until they started to step, and Oscar's out barking, to step more into a healing place and to open up their heart a little more. I feel like something changed for this energy where they're showing up a little more light, a little more loving. For the connected energies, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the World card. Something is shifting. There's a dynamic here. There's possibly a marriage or a commitment between you and this other energy, and something has changed. Something has shifted, and it creates a lot of doubt, a lot of overthinking, a lot of questioning. Why is this changing? What did it change in? What happened? What made it change? What, you know, there's a little bit of not trusting that, okay, you know, energy's just shifted and it's okay. I thought it was a spider or something, but it was my bracelet. Energies just shifted, and sometimes it happens, and you know, energies and people can change. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. But yeah. So because of that change, shift, whatever you want to call it, somebody's like, what's going on here? And that whole stressing out about it is kind of bringing out a feeling of, oh my God, is it coming to an end just because it changed? That means it's going to be done, right? No, that doesn't mean that, unless we do that to it. But I don't know, there's some changes here that kind of almost frustrate you. Let's see what the universe has. 3 of Wands, Page of Cups, 6 of Swords. And what's ironic about this is that I feel like you've been waiting for this change for a very long time, and when it finally happened, it's like, okay, bye. You know, it's just like a manifestation. We want something, but because it's taken so long, sometimes years, and finally it's coming, it's like, but I changed my mind. What the hell, universe? I manifested this like 10 years ago. Are you really? Well, you got it, you know? So we do have the tendency a lot of the times to wish for something to happen, and when it happens, we walk away. And I feel like something like this is, I don't see you walking away, but I see you having the tendency to be like, huh. But even with your questioning, you're kind of detaching yourself from this. You're kind of separating yourself from the situation because you don't trust it. You know, so interesting. That's it. Moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, wakey wakey. No? Wakey wakey. Juno. Okay, I saw the shadow of a bird, but it was too big for a hummingbird. But who knows? Maybe the shadow was close. Okay. On your side, you get the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Your emotions towards someone or someone, yeah, are growing by the day, it looks like. And I feel like your energy is all for it. It's like, oh, it's growing. Oh, okay, let's go in that direction. So something's happening here. You're growing and growing and growing in your love, in your emotions. And your every aspect of your Scorpio follows. It's like, oh, let me follow my heart. So it feels like a good energy. The energy attached to you, the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Star. I love this energy. And usually when I look at these cards separate, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, there's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But somehow for this one, it feels good. It feels like they have a sharp mind, definitely. And they also have this playful part to them. This whole, ooh, they seem like, I don't know. It's a mix of two ingredients, that's it, but they're perfect in the way that they match. And they definitely have desire here for the two of you to create something, to do something together. But man, I love the energy they're coming in with. It comes in as an energy that you can rely on, but at the same time, they're showing me that childish kind of like, if you would look at them and just saw that part, you would be like, really? I can rely on this? Yeah. That's the funny part about it, because they have that King of Swords there. So, I don't know, feels like a good energy. For the connection, the moon, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Ooh, I get it. So there's definitely the desire to, because you're coming from very different energies. You're all water. You're coming in, when your heart opens, it's like pouring those emotions like yoga. Not that you're going to blur it out necessarily, but we feel it. Just so you know, we feel it. The ones that feel things, we feel it. When water comes in with pouring water, especially fire, we feel it. So you're shown as, you know, that water bucket is growing in intensity, and it's like, oh my God, it's gonna start to pour. So you're coming from this kind of an energy. They're coming more from, I want to say practical, but let's say not from the same energy. I can't find a word to describe this because it's very interesting. It's very interesting the way it's kind of put together there for them, and I don't have a word that would match that. Just different, very different energy than yours. Both are great energies, but because they're different, they could be having a hard time kind of meshing together there and being like, oh, okay, we can do this, we can work with this. So that would be something you two would have to figure out along the way, because it's there. The match is definitely there. The equal give and take, the sharing of this energy, I can learn something from your energy, you can learn something from mine. It's just a matter of opening up to that and recognizing that it's just different. There's nothing wrong with it. And it can match. You would just need to find your own ways to match it. Because for right now, it's feeling kind of hard, kind of difficult. Like, we don't match though. You know, yeah, they're this, they're that, but there's something that, no. You know. Let's see what the universe has. The Lovers, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, definitely a match. Definitely a match. Definitely love. And I kind of get the sense that it's what could be showing up as what we could translate as a rebound kind of thing, but I don't. Maybe it starts off that way, but I feel like it's more, or at least it's growing into more. I don't know, but I do see an energy of, because I moved on, I found this, you know. I don't know. That's it. Good reading. Good reading, Scorpio. Moving on to Cancer. On your side, you get the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. They're kind of showing me a bundle of energies that you've got going on. It's like in like almost like you're showing me graphs of, well, I got it going on in my confidence, I got it going on in my stability, I got it going on in here and there. You know, you're kind of showing me a little bit of that, where you do seem to be in a very stable place here. The way you're giving in a particular situation, in contrast with how you are within yourself, where you have so much more to give, you're not giving too much there. That could be selective. That could be because you want to, you know, just give a little bit in that direction. So I don't know what direction this is. I don't see it as a romantic situation. I kind of see it more tied up to your work. But it could be something else. I don't know. But I see you having a whole lot more, not giving much at this time, you know. Kind of reserved there. Not even reserved, just because you don't want to. For the energy attached to you, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. Well, they're a little bit up in the air about things. They're if you're giving little, they're not giving nothing, because they're very confused about what's what. You know, should I give? Should I not give? Should I? They're at least trying to heal that aspect. So I don't know who it is that's attached to you here, or what this is even. It could even be one of those situations where you worked in a place for a very long time, and there's so much that you can give to that place in terms of your own energy, your own, you know, there's so much that you can grow in there. And then that's that. It is what it is. It's done. Moving on to something else, kind of a thing. It's kind of showing up like that. Because the energy that you're getting back from this is very blah. It's very, nothing to see here. Because I don't know what's up in here, you know? So, for the connection, the Magician, the Judgment card, the Two of Swords. Yeah, you are trying to manifest something here. Something more creative, something more constructive. Something possibly else. But I feel like you're confused about it. So you could be hitting point of feeling stuck in your job, in your whatever. There's that sense of, I've invested into this situation and it helped me grow and I appreciate it for it, but that's it. You know, there's that's it. That's that. And not that there's more beyond that place of you that's that's hitting it. Because there's not. That's the thing. That's what it has to offer, and that's that. So it's like, am I gonna still do this, or where am I going from here? You know? And I feel like you're in the middle of trying to figure that one out, or trying to manifest that. Kind of leaving it up to the universe, like guiding you wherever. Whatever it is, wherever it is. You're showing me that you're confused here, because I feel like you need a particular destination. Like you need to know how it looks like wherever I'm going next. I need to know exactly what it is. Not really, you know. Especially if you put it out to the universe, it'll guide you there. From the universe, the Ten of Swords, the Hermit, the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's a loss here. There's an ending. There's the acceptance of the that's it part, you know. And I feel like you're healing that. And I feel like it's also bringing up some stuff from the past for you to heal. So it's not only this situation that you're dealing with, but possibly looking into your past to heal other things tied up to a similar kind of an energy. So that's what I have for you guys. Hope this helped, and I shall go, because I just remembered I need to take Oscar to his annual check, his 17th annual check. I think it's today. I gotta double check, but I think it's, so yeah, that's what I got. I will see you next time. Bye.